6:43 p.m. September 3rd, 2023. I'm being annoyed by spirit guides. Like, I'm genuinely being annoyed. So, I don't know if this is going to be posted or not, but I'm seeing and hearing, but I can't make out what they're saying. Um, an elderly woman, or a few elderly people, like over 60, 70, I don't know. They're not 40, 30, or 20, they're over 40. Um, they're talking, and there's a group. It's a bunch of women. They're talking. Then there's like a religious priests, people like that are reading something. I've been seeing this stuff for the past 2 hours, and my brain feels like I've been watching 100 movies at once. Then I started seeing a bunch of people, like all over, all kinds of people. And they were withholding within themselves a creative nudge. It was weird. And I saw that energy being so repressed that it went into the earth. And like volcanoes started rumbling. Then I started noticing the lava stone. And then spaceships. And there's been a very ancient, old civilization vibe to everything. Like the old ways. I don't know what that is. Is that glitter? Glitter. I don't even know. And there's something else. And I don't know if I'm supposed to say anything about this. It feels like, it looks like, it sounds like. How annoyed are you? You know, it feels like a Neptunian energy of shifting time. Something's being rewoven. A spindle on the wheel, like something is being rewoven into something. Ever since this morning, with that dream I had and the message from my ancestor, I've been almost in a haze of temporal and material shifting. The decorations in this apartment have changed at least 3 times today because I've decided to move everything around in 3 separate occasions. I even went outside and like rearranged some plants. It just, nothing felt like it was in its place. But it wasn't everything, it was just certain things. It was as if different realities were blending into each other, but it was going kind of like that instead of like this all at once. It was kind of just one at a time, connecting and blending into each other. At some point, I ended up taking a nap, and I'm noticing there's something about being awake during the sunlit hours, for some people seems off, doesn't it? Personally, I feel more awake, coherent, and like creative and functional at night. Like I would rather work at night. I've even had jobs where I worked the third shift. So those were my preferred hours. And this morning when I woke up at 9:10, or I think it was 9:10, yeah. And I made some coffee and I sat down and made the video after feeding Henry. It's just been, the world seems way bigger, way bigger. I'm unable to describe it. Like even tuning into Gaia, tuning into the big everything. I'm just kind of like something's off, but not in a bad way. There's so much more of a vibration of clean peace in the air. I don't know if you guys are picking up on that or not, or if it's something that's like, the winds, they're blowing and they're going in a different direction. I don't know how you guys are experiencing it, but whatever this is for this, like whatever this is, it's curious, highly curious. All of my clear senses are like something's going on. In my personal life, everything has been fine, just normal. I look at the news and stuff like that, the world seems bonkers. I try to tune into like the future days that are coming. It's like infinite. It's so strange. I don't know. I don't even have any advice to give you. It just feels like there's a big worldwide something being cleaned. And it's happening in like little bits and pieces in my apartment too. and in the neighborhood. Even the people I've been seeing outside, like, there's just something different. I don't know. It's not bad, but I don't know. Um, what I've been doing is just going with the flow because I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what any of that is. Even the mail was delivered like pleasantly. Like, I feel like I'm the weird one more so than usual for being like, wait a minute, what's going on? Because everybody else is kind of like already in that reality. And I'm just like getting a wider sense of the world. But at the same time, it feels like it's inception, kind of like, then I gotta tell you about this because you guys are in another part of it. It's like a spiral staircase. And I'm like, oh wait, this is a different staircase. Like the stair texture changed. The stair handle changed. The windows by the staircase changed. Like something's different. Like, hey guys, when you get to that step, it's gonna be like, whoa. And I feel like it's been going around a lot today. I've been really able to, or I've been shown, not that I'm looking for it. I've literally been minding my own business, just playing with Henry and redecorating the apartment. And just in the recent hour, it's the recent 2 hours, it's gotten where it's like, are you going to tell them? And I'm like, what? They're like, this weirdness. And I wasn't gonna. I'm like, no, this is weird. So I started pulling some cards, and I should have just turned the camera on while I was pulling those cards. It was everything I was seeing, like the images. I'm like, what the heck is this? So if you're experiencing this in any way, just kind of, I don't know, chill out. It's been so peaceful. So peaceful. But if this was like, some other people I know, if this was in their environment, it would be a completely different wavelength. It would be a different experience. You might be redoing something in your house, like pipes or big, heavy furniture. You might be throwing away a lot of stuff. You might be doing some gardening or landscape work. You might be doing some weird, huge makeover with your hair or your clothing. And you probably aren't even noticing it's just kind of happening. And it feels like old civilization mentality. Like the old ways being woven into the new ways. And together they're making something better. He's back over here. That's why I was like, nope, I'm not giving those experiences up. He gets to stay right here and get cuddled. Just like I play with his paws and his ears when he's sleeping. So I rearranged this area, and then I started rearranging other areas. And I started cleaning even more, and there's like nothing really to clean. It's just busy work and organizing. And in between it has been these series of visions and being told why I'm procrastinating making this video. When one of my guides said that, I was like, how rude. I want to make this video and just babble all this out. So I hope it helps because this is the most sense I can make of this today. Also, be aware of your feet. Like, nothing bad, but just kind of do some energy work on your feet. The Piscean energy in you. What else? What else? What else? I'm deciding if I want to pull any of these cards because they're showing me a deck of cards being flipped. Like a deck of cards being shuffled. If I don't, they're just going to annoy me. Do your guides do that to you too? He's sleeping so adorably. He hasn't slept since 9 in the morning. Even when I took a nap, he was just busy playing. What do they need to know? God, Source, Holy Spirit, all you guys knowing me to do this. Oh, that's my hand shuffling. I'm like, what is that? Is this better? Okay. That's so annoying. He's getting so big. No. What do they need to know? Oh my god. Oh, the deck's upside down. Sorry. Drink your water. And buy healthier food. What do they need to know? Oh wow, no wonder. I'm like, why are you showing the 9 of Cups? This isn't your typical 9 of Cups. There's weird, creepy old man. Look at that. He's kind of just looking at her boob. He's like, what's up? Or he's looking at her booty. And what is she hiding in that basket? Why are there daggers right on the table? All those pentacles are just for sale? What's on those scrolls? Why are there wands over there? Is this a witch shop? Look at these books. Book of Shadows. More books. More pentacles. The little jar with ashes in it. And then 10 cups. But this is the 9 of cups. And then there's a cash register, but he's on the other side. What kind of a business deal is that? Is that a bong? There's a bong in this picture. It's for medicinal use only. Okay, so this one seems more like you're being asked to choose a better food intake. This one, it's kind of telling you Who are you doing business with? What is it that you actually want? Why are there 10 cups, but it's a 9 of cups? Why is there a magician's toolkit on the table being sold? There's something strange. And then she puts her jacket on and goes shopping. But there's a lot of stuff in there that she didn't get from that store. There's a sack of something in that cart. Doesn't look like potatoes. And those guys, they don't look very friendly. Five of Wands is next after that. But look at the way that Five of Wands is. They're all going in different directions. No one's fighting, but they're all in the same group. What? The number 95 might mean something to someone. My lips have been so chapped today. It's so annoying. Be careful driving. Be careful how you're packing if you're moving. Look at that. Can you see it? That thing's gonna slide right on out of there if she hits the brakes. And if they're coming to help her, where are the tools? I feel like I'm just supposed to ask you these questions. And all these cups have a different design on them, but none of them say anything about any of them being bad. But that cashier is just peeping her booty. Okay, so what about this? Because I don't want to tune into all that energy right now. We're just going to keep this simple. And you still can't see it. Like, I can't go any further with that. I had to get it close because I don't have a microphone. Eight of Pentacles and Fool. Follow the trail of diamonds. Like, it's going to be a path just for you. You know how diamonds bring a bunch of colors? When you shine a light, you can see the rainbow. You know, really simply, this is great news coming your way. On the flip side of it, there's some weird stuff going on with the people you work with. And the things you're buying and consuming, and the methods and tools of magic you're using. The tools you're using during your practice. It's almost as if to take your next step, all that doesn't matter. You know how some people go from being lawyers to like life coaches, or they go from like working on an oil rig or something like in the ocean, and then they're like, I'm gonna go be a kindergarten teacher, or they go and become a spiritualist of some kind, or someone's working at like Macy's, and then they're like, I'm gonna go open a YouTube channel and read cards. They do something completely in the opposite or direction, right? This is like someone going from being super witchy, super magical, super like just lost in the ethers, to going towards something really Capricornian, um, material, earthly, like Virgoan business suit instead of, you know, it is that. Oh no. Oh no, that shopkeeper is someone who has a contract. Look at that, you guys. There's a sneak in your midst. That little old man who was all like, he's like, here you go. And then it's like, what the fudge do I do? What? And then it's like, oh, right. Proper investment, businesses, etc., etc. Instead of candlesticks. But really, don't give up on your practice. Whatever you've you've done to attain the level of life you have, it could also be that you're cleaning up your act. You know, like you're cleaning your business up. Maybe someone has a company, the initials FR, or oh look, that says FB. Look at it. Focus. Oh no. Oh dear. This could be like a corporation who uses toxic materials, right? And then they're like, mm, we can do better, and they do a cleaner thing. I've tapped into something I shouldn't be tapped into, so I'm tapping out. I'm taking my stick and I'm just gonna stay out of this thing. Yeah, yeah. Look, I'm just not gonna read this energy because it is way out of my pay grade. Yep. I mean, I could, but if I do, it would bring the light on things that shouldn't be brought to light on a platform like this. What I can tell you, which will be globally applicable, if you really put some effort for 3 days to change what you're consuming through your senses, the people you are around, the methods of your behavior, and how you enact certain things. If you, within the next 3 days, can elevate yourself, your environment, your the groups and circles you hang with. If you can be kinder, more generous, more giving, if you can Six of Pentacles, Nine of Cups, someone, a people, a charity, do something for your Ten of Pentacles, your family, your children, like create a moment for someone. It will, the reason I'm saying this is, and I'm being shown to show you this so that you can comprehend. The work you're doing, if you can clean it up. Remember in those cartoons how when something's so clean, it goes ding, and then like a little spark happens on it? If you can clean up your Eight of Pentacles, something happens. See that path? It's littered in diamonds and stars. Those aren't dirty. Then something else happens. How does this apply to their day-to-day right now? Like, this video just seems strange. 31 minutes already? What have I even said? Three of Cups, Seven of Cups. Okay, you're confused. Me too. But also Three of Cups, Seven of Cups. So much happiness that it's dumbfounding that you can just sit there and be at peace and reminisce and have good experiences with friends and family instead of, shady shit. You notice how those pentacles and cups and stuff, they're clean, they're see-through, they're transparent. Those cups up there, nothing's dangerous in them. It's all blessings. Here, they're not being malicious. They're pointing, they're laughing, they're having fun, but they're sitting there sharing a meal and they're happy. Even the feet. Look, you don't lean in with your foot like that if you're doing naughty things. You lean in with your foot like that when you're sitting there comfy, don't you? When you're meditating and you're comfortable and you're not stressed, you're kind of sitting like that. You're not sitting in a rigid pose. Ten of Wands in reverse. I'm telling you, something so great is going to happen. So great. And it's going to be like, wow, worldwide. Like worldwide, whoa. The universe. The Lovers, the Ace of Wands. That's so adorable. I just saw the fairy godmother from Cinderella. Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, or whatever it's called, with their little ding and those sparkles. And like, someone's so tired of the stress and struggles in their life. And then the universe is like, Bibbidi Bobbidi Boo, all you got to do is make a choice, them or you. And then the wand sparkles because, you choose self-love and family. And ta-da, get to go shopping. Look at this Lovers card. I love this deck. Look at it. Just look at it. You want to go with the witch bitches? Or you want to go home to mom and grandma? And your grandchildren, your children, your niece, etc. Wow, what a weird angle. So sorry. You see that? It's never a choice between lovers or friends or jobs. It's always a choice between a connection with your mother and your father or what the world has to offer. And then the universe goes, Ta-da! Remember I've been telling you, like, channel messages and all that, honor the elements. Look at that. The gnomes, the sylphs, the salamanders, the naiads or undines. And then we have male and female. But this time the male is in the dark robe, the female is in the white robe. Usually it's depicted as the male in the white robe, the female in the dark robe, because the woman is the womb, the void, the stars, etc. And the man is the light, because it holds all that information. Isn't that weird? So now it's different. Or you can go the other way. So that's why you have probably this energy of being confused on what to do. Okay. Okay. Let's see. What should they do? What would benefit them to do in this situation they are facing? I didn't say it. I didn't say it. You're saying it. I didn't do it. Then who started this fire? It wasn't me. Then where did it start from? Why are they doing this? Sky Daddy's gonna get so mad. There's so many things I'm picking up on that I can't talk to you about. The way you've been doing things has to upgrade. It has to. Once you figure out how to upgrade it for yourself, you gain that clarity, you can take control of your own life and choose to be better and then teach others how you did it. On an individual basis, the way you've been doing things is going to change. The Hierophant, your structure, your behavior, your mindset, the energy, the words you speak to yourself. Some of you might be realizing you're not even the zodiac signs you thought you were. Some of you are going to realize that Pentacle is worthless when you have the inner knowledge and the inner pine cone. It's like, what do you need that for? Well, to enjoy your life is what this one tells you. You can't have that, the cup of self-love, if you're sitting there broke off your ass. You can't be a leader if your people are suffering. What kind of a leader is that? You can't pass on knowledge and wisdom to a generation that isn't ready to hear it because they still don't know what to do with that power. But once they do, first, you got to figure out where you are, what you're doing. You have to recognize it and look at it like an elder. Some of you are children walking around in grown-up bodies. Some of you are grown-ups walking around in children's bodies. And all in all, everybody wants this peace and home. So if you guys can just work together and elevate each other and I'm not saying this, but I was like a news feed just went by. Clean your altars. Clean your altars. Clean your altars. Like I keep seeing it. And then they clean their altars. If you don't have one, just make a corner in your house pretty. I don't know, but after this day, it's like so dumbfoundingly obvious how real the spirit world and dream world are that I'm just kind of so things aren't going to get weird. Things have been weird, and they're probably going to get weirder. There's a meme on Facebook where I posted it. I made it public for people to see. It said, "Sorry, I'm weird. I'm going to continue to be weird." It's something like that. But it like recognize for yourselves this energy of just clean. I don't know. I don't know. It's like if you're using cheap things, change them out. If your desks are cluttered, clear them out. Organize everything in a proper place. That way your mind can function properly. I feel like we've just looped all the way back to the beginning of this video. So I hope all of this makes sense to you. I hope you gain some kind of clarity for yourself and don't feel alone if you're feeling something similar. Oh my God, we have kitten belly. Sir, continue your trouble thoughts. He's like, paint me like one of your French girls, Chuck. I'm gonna go because I'm gonna start getting the giggles, and that's not fun right now. I hope this helps you. Thanks for clicking those buttons and, doing that weird energy exchange thing. Um, there's something else. Right, the creativity thing. Do not suppress your creativity, even if you can just go bake a muffin. Go do it. Do not suppress the elemental life forces within you, and do not corrupt them by attempting to use them to harm others. Just don't. But instead honor them. I am telling you, others have told you, the ancestors are still around, there are other beings around, things are being seen, shit's weird. I was doing so much gardening, I'm like making sure I don't have the bug in my hair. If only you knew the bonkersness of all this from like this seat. It's weird. But that's a whole other video. I'm gonna go now. Oh, this is what I'm being distracted to. I'm like, I keep seeing the color yellow. What the hell is this? Do everything in love. What if I don't want to? What is this? New life in Christ. Ooh. But let all who take refuge in you rejoice. Let them sing joyful praises forever. Psalms 5:11. I got him from the Dollar Tree. Are you jealous? Okay. Thanks for clicking those buttons. I hope this helps. Tomorrow's video might be weirder. Um, I might not post one just to mess with the haters. We'll see. Um, Spirit guides have asked me to ask you if you guys are at all going to pay attention to zodiac sign readings if I ever do them. Because another group of ancestors and people, like spirit guides, there's an option of like doing those readings because there's so many people that I know personally that are subscribed that it's almost like I don't ever get to tune into any of those energies to read for like anybody in the actual tribe. Usually when I'm reading it's for like weird temporal planetary stuff. But a few of my spirit guides have been mentioning and showing. So if you guys want those readings, like I can do some zodiac readings. I'm constantly playing with cards. I can just tune to those wavelengths. I don't know. I think it would be fun. I've done a few here and there, but usually it's like it ends up being something else. So if you have any interest, I guess we can start with your zodiac sign. So like whatever your zodiac signs are, you can post them. I don't want to know all your birth info. Just like you can put an element down, or uh, I guess I would prefer to do more Vedic and moon sign stuff, or ascendant. I don't really like reading sun signs. I think it's so expansive and broad and grand, like everywhere. It's like, okay. But the moon signs and ascendant are, they can be accurate. I don't know my own chart, so I don't, that's why I don't read for zodiac signs. I don't even have my own accurate birth chart. So I don't know what I would even read for or apply to myself in that way. I think I'm a Scorpio sun. I don't know. Anyway, if you have any interest, just hang out, talk in the comments. I haven't done a live video in a long time where it's like publicly live, but I could do one if you guys want to hang out. I feel like I'm too to myself and I just show up, post a message, and leave. So I don't know. I feel so awkward right now. I'm gonna go. I feel like I'm just that way.